So in this video, we will be listing or attempting to list this remote control by LG. I will go through the steps with you as to how I would find this remote control's value and what price I would be listing this at. It could be a few pounds, it could be £12, £13. So let's see how that goes, what information we will be going through and where we can find that information to reflect what this thing is actually worth. So obviously it's an LG remote control. It looks like it's for a smart TV, as it has things like Netflix buttons and Amazon Prime shortcuts. It has a few other buttons which tells you that it's probably from a more recent TV. One thing to notice particularly is it's a genuine item. It's an LG branded item. It's something that would have come with the TV originally, which is a good thing. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to find this item within the system. Now, if it isn't clear, like it is on this one where it's just printed on the front of the remote control, you will find somewhere on the remote control the model number, or you should find that model number on the remote control. Sometimes it's in the battery compartment, so if you just take the battery compartment cover off, it will be shown in there somewhere. Sometimes it's printed on the reverse of the cover for the battery compartment, which is quite easy to miss really. So battery compartment cover off, and then the part number for the actual remote control will be on the underneath of that. Like I said, on this one, it's really nice and clear on the front. So let's just get that typed in. AKB 7509538. And let's see what that throws back. So it's found it straight away. Over 2,000 results for that. They range. First one there, for example, has got the reference number there for the remote control. Tells us that it's for an LG Smart TV LED 3D with Netflix button, as does that one. That top one doesn't look like it's a genuine one. It looks like it's a third-party remote control, as is that one. That one there looks like it's a genuine one, non-genuine. So let's get an idea of how much of these are being sold for. Now I know some of these say 894 sold at this price and 1,915 sold at this price and what have you. But let's just see what's sold recently and at what price, and let's try and compare what we have with ones that have sold in as close to a condition and brand being a genuine one as we can. So let's go up here to the advanced tab. We're going to click on that. Then we're going to check this box, which is the sold items. Okay. When you check this box, it automatically checks this box. Obviously, for it to be sold, it would have had to be completed. But there's also the option, which we're not going to be using, is to check completed items. Now, when we check completed items, this will throw out to us results where the listing has finished, the listing is completed, but the item remained unsold. So this one here ended on the 8th of January but hadn't sold, which is why it's in red. The next one down shows us that one, for whatever reason, that listing has finished and it was unsold. It could be as simple as the sellers got rid of the listing or what have you. That one there, because it's in green, that one has sold at that price. That one there has sold at that price, as has that one, and a few more. So let's go back to that advanced tab. And let's click on sold items. So this will only filter for us the items that have sold. We're not interested in the ones that haven't sold. Now, here we see, I think we covered that one before, third party sold at that price, third party sold. We're not interested in comparing third party ones with a genuine one that we have in our hand. So we are going to go to condition and we're going to go to used. So this will show us items that have sold and were in used condition, because that reflects the one that we have here. Now there's a few there that have sold, and what I like to do is to sort them by highest price. Now the reason why I do this is because I'm happy to make some money on the remote control, but I'm not in any particular rush to sell it. Somebody will buy this at some point. It doesn't have to be the next person that jumps on eBay and wants one of these remote controls and wants just the cheapest priced one. If I wanted to do that, then I would just go to lowest price, find out what the lowest price one was sold, and I could list this for £1 plus £1.55 postage, and it would sell tomorrow probably. I'm not interested. I value my time more than that, so I do the absolute opposite. So I want to get the best margin. I want to get as much money for this as possible, but happy to wait for the right buyer to come along and buy the item. So as we can see there, that one there, which we're going to disregard because it doesn't even look like the one we have. This one here is more like it. This one has sold for about £12 roughly, and it's not a genuine one, it's a third party. So someone out there has paid £12-13, whatever it is, for a non-genuine, as they have there. This is a replacement, it's pre-owned, and it's sold for £12 in November. That one was sold in December. So all this information given, I would be looking at pricing this item at roughly about £11.99. Now, in order to have this kind of structure where you want to get the best price you can for your items, you have to be able to store the stuff, because you will be sat on more items than you will if you were to just sell things more cheaply and get them out the door quicker. If you wanted to make pennies and not pounds, then you could do that. And also, you have to have the money tied up in that stock as well. Now, I'm happy to do that. Each person will be different. They will have their own motives for selling. They might just want to get rid of something very, very quickly. It might be bulky, it might be taking up space. You want rid of it. In which case, you can play around with this sort by kind of filter here, and work out whatever works for you. I know loads of people who work on this highest price and are happy to sit on it. I know people who want to turn over things quickly, and they will do this one. And even now, I will have items where I've acquired them, I've paid very, very little for them, or got them for free, and I'm not interested in keeping them in stock for long. I want them moved on, but because I've paid very little for them or got them for free or whatever, I'm happy just to take what I can. So then I will use this structure, but in most cases I will be using this particular one. I value my time and my work more than other people do. Some people are prepared to play games where they're undercutting other sellers, and then it's just a race to the bottom, and people are making less money. I try to sell the best products I can, and make a decent margin out of them. And if it takes a little bit longer to sell them, then so be it. So that will give you an overview about how you will get to the value of an item and roughly where you should be listing price wise. One question you may be asking yourself is, why would a customer buy a more expensive item or a higher priced item over another item which may be very similar but is the cheaper option? Now, in the next video, I will show you the reasons why that can happen and does happen, and what you can do with your listings and add and include in your listings to command that higher price point and get your items sold, and in some cases quicker than cheaper items out there.